Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I wanted to do something a little different. As of the last year, I have been post-op for, oh gosh, um, almost 3 years now. Going in March, it'll be 3 years. That's crazy to me to think about. And I talked about whenever I started my channel that I would document through the thing, and I did, and I talked about it, and I kind of ran out of stuff to talk about. Being trans isn't really as eventful when you're like kind of done transitioning, and people said, well, like, do stuff that you like to do. We just want to like see more of you and stuff. So I've been playing a lot of video games because that's what I really enjoy. And people don't seem to like that very much. I have actually lost subscribers based on the video game stuff, which it's what I enjoy. I can't apologize for that. It's just what I enjoy, and I like people to see what I like doing. Um, so, if you're a gamer, please watch my videos. I work hard on them. I have fun playing them and doing them and stuff. So, anywho, this video is for the people who actually want to have more of this, and kind of enjoyed me in my upbringing of the stories that I would talk about. So, uh, I have a funny story for you, but before we get into it today, I'd like to talk about our sponsor for today, which is. Oh, I don't have one. Anyway, um, so I don't have a sponsor, but if you want to support me as a creator and as a cute trans girl, uh, I have members on here, which is totally new to me. I've been working hard on it. I've drawn, hand drawn icons, or I guess emotes for your channel. So if you become a member, then anywhere you go, you can use my little emotes. You also get a badge for how long that you subscribe to me or be a member, or whatever it is. So if you're a member for like a month, it's this color. If you 2 months, it's the color. I worked really hard on that. Anyway, if you want to support me, you can become a member, and you'd be one of my besties. That's what I call it, my besties. So next, let's do the story time. We have to talk about this. This has been something that has been interesting for me to deal with. So when you go into a new workplace, right? Um, Personally, I don't really want people to know that I'm trans. I don't really like people to. It's like the forefront of the conversation. If you're trans, it's like I feel like they know. They know. They see me. They see me. Um, I don't love that. Um, so I tend to keep everything on the down low. And my very first day, the first day working at this job, one of the guys that I was working with kept staring at me. Like me and him were being trained together, and the girl training us was sitting over here, and he was here, and I was here. And he kept looking at me instead of her. And he just like stared at me the whole time. And I was like looking at him like, you should be probably paying attention, to the training process. He wasn't paying attention on that. He was focusing on me. And lunchtime came around, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go take my lunch. And the girl training me was like, okay, I'll see you in a little bit. And he was like, can I go on lunch with her? And I was like, that's weird. I was like, okay, sure, whatever. And then so we go in the break room, and I'm standing there making my food, and he looks at me and he says, can I ask you something? And I was like, what what could you possibly want to ask me? You know, um, I thought he was staring at me because he thought I was cute. I was wrong. He was like, are you trans? And I was like, flabbergasted. I was taken aback, as they say. Um, I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to lie. I didn't want to say, of course not. Duh, I'm not trans. I'm a biological woman, you know. Um, but at the same time, like, I am proud to be trans in some ways, like, I'm not proud of like the difficulties that I have to deal with, but I am proud that I have dealt with them the way that I do. And, I feel like a stronger person because of it. Right. And I just don't want people to know. It's not their place to know, nor do I care to tell them. Um, and he was like, yeah, like, are you trans? And I was like, how do you know? Like, how would you know? How do they know? And I asked him, I said, what gave it away? And he said, to be honest, your hands. I was like, my, my tiny little dainty hands? My cute little fingy wingies? Like, what? That? Not my voice? Not my voice. Like, the my shoulders? Like, anything else I would have been fine with. But my hands, the thing that I was the most secure in, these, he was like, yeah, you just have like man hands. I was like, no, no, I don't. I put my hands up to his and they're vastly different. And I said, my fingers are like, they're not long. They're cute, short, skinny, like tiny little fingers. And they're pretty. They're well taken care of. And I was just kind of like flabbergasted. And he said, I can just tell. I was like, that's weird. Um, so, needless to say, the thing that I was most secure about is now probably one of my most insecure things. Um, my hands. Anyway, so as time goes on, working with this person, I find out that he actually himself wanted to transition and was going through the little egg phase and was learning about it and also like having that internal battle with himself like I don't want to transition, that kind of turmoil. We've all been there, we all go through it. And it made me realize that when I was trans, like a little egg phase, even though I hadn't transitioned yet, I could hyper focus on things on trans people, which don't do it. Don't do it. But like we can see each other. There's like a different level of perception when it comes to trans people. Like we just see each other. Me now, like post trans, everything, whatever. I'd label myself like done transitioning. If I'm going through the store, I can see like little baby trans people, or I can see like fully trans people. Like I just know, like I know the way we hide stuff. I know the way we are insecure about things and we like do things differently. But like, I did not expect him to clock me on my hands. It made me feel really insecure. Uh, but it is what it is. And finding out that he was trans himself or wanting to transition, it made me realize that he could just see through me, like he was more aware because of that. So that's a very interesting story. If you have any stories that you would like to share with me, I would love to hear them. It could be like workplace related. It can be, online. For me, I have a big thing with voice chat in video games. I play a lot of video games, and anytime I have to like do the push to talk stuff, I'm super nervous. And I feel like when I hit push to talk, my voice goes from like, hey, we should push the flag, or whatever, like whatever I'm trying to say, to like, yo, bro. And they're like, is that a tranny? I'm like, no, I swear. um, it's paranoia, I swear. People probably don't care. They don't think about it. I shouldn't think about it, but I do. It's always in my brain. So that's something that I deal with on a daily basis. But I'd like to hear about funny instances you've had when it comes to your transness, maybe workplace environment, maybe like video games, or just going to the store and like feeling like you're being clocked. Maybe you get clocked on something that you didn't think you'd be clocked on or whatever. Just tell me funny stuff. Like, leave the comments down below of any funny experience you've had about just being trans in general, I guess. And if you want to hear anything funny, or Anything specific, feel free to leave that below too, because I will be open to talk about it. This is a TED Talk, a Ren Talk, whatever you want to call it. Just sharing moments of my life with you guys. Because you hate my video games. I'm just being honest. I I want to be like a video game streamer. It's not here. I can't be that here. I want to be, but y'all hate it. So it is what it is. Anyway, there's my dog. Come here, Daisy. Come here. You want to say hi to the people? I'll show you my doggy. She's getting so long. Look how long she is. She's such a good girl. She's really been awesome for us. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Also, I'm testing out this new mic. Sorry, I've had it for a while. I just never used it. And I know a lot of people in my videos say, we can't really hear you. We can't understand you. That's partially because I mumble. And that's partially because I talk really fast. And that's partially because my mic sucked. So, like I said before, if you want to support my channel and, help me grow and also maybe, help me afford things for the channel, become a member and you be one of my besties. You be my best friend. You be the best person ever. And, it goes a long way for me. I'm currently not working, so if I had more of an incentive to focus on this and for people to enjoy my content again, it would give me that push that I need, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, all those things. So if you had a good time here, feel free to like and subscribe. If you hated me, you still have to like and subscribe. I see you. I know you. Anyway, have a good day. Okay, love you. Bye.